Jack's adventures, flying through the sky. When I sing the song, I fly the sky. Oh, when I fly by secret fly. Hey, look, there's some random guy. Jack's adventures, Jack's adventures, Jack's adventures. Malaga, a former juggernaut in Spanish football, and was considered one of the best clubs in 2015 after getting to a few European finals and having the likes of Isco before he became a big footballer on the side. And were founded just in 1994 and almost won European trophies. However, nowadays they find themselves in La Liga 2, or as it's known on this game, La Liga Smart Bank, because you can never be too smart with your banking. Now it's time to rebuild them with a stable bank. And there you go. I definitely had this as my first plan today. Definitely didn't get sacked in 2 minutes of gameplay with Hamburg. We signed Jerome on Gooney from Girona, because that's how epic gamer we are. He definitely didn't just join these like last week for formula. He's definitely not just broke the economy of their team. I have signed a player who generally sounds like he should be some sort of French dessert, Crepro. And I never showed it, but I sold a bunch of players. Let's just see how many I sold. 1, 2. Okay, that's actually 2. We signed Zohai from some team in Portugal, FC Vizela. And we end the transfer window there, guys. I think it was a fairly successful window. Now it is time to see how we are doing halfway through the season. And halfway through the season, we sit second. The reason we're second by the looks of things is because we've had 7 draws, as we've actually won more games than CD Ponarifa. Don't know how to pronounce that. And on the other side of things, Real Sociedad and and ADL Cardan at this stage going to the complicated system, which is the third tier of La Liga. Well, Spanish football. And we signed Dial Fry from Nottingham Forest for 4.6 million. He's actually valued at 6.5 million, so I think I accidentally just underpaid by accident. And there you go, 1 signing now, 2 on 3, and I never reported Bado and Juanda leaving because basically they left on a release clause, so I couldn't really do that much about it, and it wasn't really my choice. So let's just see how we do by the end of the season. And by the skin of our teeth, we win the league. Clearly, we had by a mile the least losses in the league. It's just we had 16 draws, which almost cost us the league. I'd not say going down, but doing good down would be Alvaran and Sociedad B, and that sort of Oviedo would go down. In Copa de España, we got to the quarters. That's actually fairly far considering we're in the lower tier, and we did go to a team that got to the final and we lost on the hands. And our season 1 top scorers, Paulinho, Ben Thomas, and Laura Abada. I don't know, La Rubia. He's done pretty good. He's went up by 6 overall. Because the season he was been like 66. Wait, let me calculate this. Yes, he was 66. And our assist leader was Paulinho. Unfortunately, the player with the most assists is also one of the players who were on loan at the team. And Larry again up there. Again, another one of our better players is only on loan. But yeah, I'd say it's a fairly successful season. Let's see how we get on in season 2. We have signed Calulu from AC Milan for 10 million. Hartay joins us from Schalke. And finally, Campos joins us from Sporting. And halfway through the season, as expected, it is a relegation battle, and by goal differential, we are on 18th. As you can see, I am skint, so I can't really sign anyone, so I'm just going to have to hope that this team grows or just does a miracle. And by the skin of our teeth, literally 2 losses would have seen us gone. We go and get survival, finishing 17th. What was the 5 points separating us? Luckily, we got more wins than Morello and drew quite a few games, so at least we kept scraping 1 point. And I sort of see that as success, but at the same time, I wish we'd done better. But as you know, half our team was on loan, so we just had to hope we'd grow. And with 24 million, I had to sign a few okay players, which would see us go through with things. On the other side, Atletico win the league with Barca, Real Madrid and Betis getting Champions League. Villarreal and Bilbao and Valencia having a bad season. Also, I think we're not Granada. I forgot the name. Got relegated. Getafe. I looked at things. And considering his rating, somehow Thomas has always single-handedly kept us up with Munoz and Robert, the third top scorer, and the player the most assists is also Munoz, Thomas, and then Paulinho. Also, I don't get how this team of most mediocre players ever probably like playoffs and championships still have got promoted and survived. I mean, there's a few standout players like our centre back and our goalkeeper Fry and a few others like Kalu, but still it's such an average team even for championship. Champions League, which hopefully we'll be at some stage. Of course, Europa League champions are Juventus out of all teams. And hopefully, we'll have our hands on in about in like a few seasons. The UEFA Conference League run by Rennes, which I think would be a good early game target. For those who do care and wonder why Getafe got relegated, they got promoted just about. Naro joins to take another fight. At this time, the Alves, who last time in the relegation battle crumbled like a piece of paper. Ferwood signed Josebred from us. Josebred, what's the difference? And we signed Nateka from Real Valladolid for 18 million. And the last action of the window, we signed him Otto from Dortmund. And halfway through the season, we've already got more points than we had by the end of last season. That shows how bad we were last season. We can't do any actions because we haven't really got any money, so we're just gonna have to hope that we survive with the players we've got. I mean, Nataka has went up to a 79, and I said I'd hope by the time I didn't say it, but I was thinking by the time we have to replace him, he'll be 79, but he's already reached that. Before I show you the simulation, I noticed how insane was the month of March. A 1-0 win against Atleti, 4-1 against Sevilla. Let's see where we are. And we sit comfortably in 12th. And going down is Granada, Espanyol and Getafe once more. Getafe must be on something. We helped Real Madrid get second, I guess. And almost helped Real Betis get Champions League. Anyway, let's see how we done in other competitions. Copa de España was won by Barca. Where did we go out? Oh, we went out to Granada. Sega has got 14 goals this season, Thomas with 12 and Paulinho with 6. Horitz gets 9 assists, Paulinho gets 4 assists and Mozinho also gets 4 assists. And the Champions League, it's an actual repeat of the 2019 one. It's the exact same scoreline with Liverpool beating Spurs 2-0. Europa League was won by Man United on pens over Arsenal. And Napoli won the Conference League. We signed Barrio Martinez from Mainz for 22 million. Do you know why, guys? Because he's a good player. Kaká Romero from Lazio, or what would be Lazio if they were still in the game. And that also marked the end of the transfer window, as we literally cannot physically do any more actions. I'm just trying to find our screen so you can see my transfer history in case I missed someone. And no, it didn't. Anyway, let's see how we're doing halfway through the season. Okay, guys, Malaga are right now 10th. Real Madrid are all the way in P7. It's a bit weird. We're doing better with Athletic Bilbao. They're having a nightmare. They're all the way in 13th. Anyway, as you can tell, I am absolutely broken, so I'm just going to have to hope that our team holds up. And I've been sacked. I don't know how, because I was doing everything fine. Because if you look at the recent games, you'll see that wasn't actually my team at the time. Okay, I mean, we lost. So, we have just beaten. Where are we? So, I just beat Barca 2-1. I just beat them 2-1. I drew. No, that's not me. I keep getting confused with them having the star next to them. I beat Villarreal. And I pulled the 2-2 draw it off. And that, even. Wait, what? Where am I gone? And I'd even beat Real Madrid and I've been sacked. How? Just how? Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. As you can tell, I'm very sad. And definitely not just annoyed. In fact, I'm just going to look at my old team, which I used to rule, as I look at them. It was such a good team. I will always hate you. I was a miracle worker. How do you do so good with a 79 rated player in the main starters? I had 20 million to spend every season. I got a 74 rated player in one season to 80. And I think I should be given the reward of honor for surviving. Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, if you liked the video, guys, please smash that like button, and we can successfully say, wait, I forgot the team already. Alright, we can successfully say, Malaga, you are unfixable. Good night.